Hello everyone, I'm Asa Clubs Kid, and today I'm going to be doing a review for the Razer Black Widow Tournament Edition keyboard. So here it is. I just got this pretty recently, and I've been gaming on it pretty much the whole weekend, because I got it on Friday. And yeah, so here is just I'm going to call them first thoughts on this first review, because I'm probably going to come back to this and see what it's like in a couple months or weeks or whatever I, sort of find things that I do or don't like about it and kind of come back to them. So yeah, because I think that's how reviews should be. They shouldn't just be like what you think about them right then. Anyways, this is primarily the most important thing about this is first it is a mechanical keyboard. It is a Cherry MX Blue key switch keyboard. And I recommend that you do look into the different types of key switches because that is a really big part of your mechanical keyboard. Some people like Cherry MX Blue, which like obviously me because I bought it. Some people like black for gaming. Some people like red or brown. It's all just a matter of personal preference, and no one can really tell you which one's the best. People say that like blacks are the best for gaming, but you know, it's just like I said, it's personal preference. Anyways, without going on about that too much, first of all, I'll do just a little bit of a kind of typing test, just a sound level test, and I'll open up. It doesn't even matter where I open up, but I'm going to open up LibreOffice Writer, which is just the Linux application for Office. And I'm just going to show you basically how loud this is. I'll type in, let's see. Okay, that was every letter. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Probably most people know that that's every letter in the alphabet. Every key right there. One thing I will say is that the caps lock key is the one key that sounds completely different from the other ones, which I think is really smart, but I'm not sure exactly what they did to make it sound different. It sounds like my idea of what an MX Brown is, but I'm not sure because I haven't actually typed on an MX Brown keyboard. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you the difference between the Shift key, and I'll move this over just a little bit. I'm going to show you the difference between the Shift key and the caps lock key. So just listen. There's a very defined difference, and I think that's a pretty smart idea so you don't accidentally hit the caps lock key when you're trying to hit Shift, because they do feel pretty similar if you're not looking, and maybe your finger gets out of place or whatever. But that's a pretty cool idea. But I'm just not exactly sure what they did. And I did take this key off, and it is a blue key switch, so I'm not sure if maybe they just did something internally that's different with it, but I don't know. As for that, that's about all I need to say, typing-wise and volume-wise. Let's get into some sort of extra features. First thing I just talked about is the caps lock key, and you probably noticed this lights up when you press it. The only time it doesn't light up is if you're in gaming mode, which I'll actually get into that in a minute. But I'm going to talk about all the sort of F1 through F12 keys here. F1 is your mute volume, mute and unmute. You can see that. You have your volume down and volume up keys. You have this F4 is just not configured for anything. These are your media keys to be, you know, rewind, fast forward, and play pause, which is kind of nice. F8, once again, is nothing. For F9, we have the macro record button, which I haven't personally gotten to work yet. I'm just going to move back a tad bit here. But basically, you press the function and the F9 button, and you press both of these simultaneously, and you would be able to input whatever commands you would, and you usually use that for games if you want to do some complex command or something, just make something easier to get to. You just press that and then configure it to a key, and you don't even have to use any driver software, which is pretty cool. The function F11 and F12 just adjusts the sensitivity of the brightness rather of the Razer logo, which is kind of cool. I don't find that to be terribly useful while actually gaming, but it does look nice when it's on your desk. And then we have our print screen button, screen lock, and pause break keys, which I will give you a bit of a view of in case you're curious what those look like. Okay, I'll actually go ahead and show you all the individual keys here because I think that'll be something interesting. Because I didn't even realize how different the keys looked on here until I bought it. So yeah, you'll definitely see some keys that look pretty different, especially the 1 through 0 keys, like the number keys and all that. Just the font's pretty different. And it is a 10 keyless keyboard, which means it ends right here, where there'd normally be a number pad that just ends. Probably, I think it is worth considering if you actually need a full keyboard, but personally, I never use the number pad, and it's a very quick adjustment for me to go to just using the numbers up here. So that is my little spiel on that. I'm going to do a little bit of gaming on here, and I will kind of just talk about some little things as I play. I'm going to play Killing Floor, and yeah, I'm going to also close my window so you don't get a bunch of glare and that bad stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to wait for that to load. Shouldn't take too long. This is the primary game I play. It's an FPS. It's really fun. It's only $20, and I really recommend getting it. So, okay, and I'm just going to turn up the volume here, tad bit. And you can see, so right here's they're called experiments, but you know everyone just calls them zombies because they're basically just zombies. Different types of zombies, which is kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this to look the best I can. I'm going to go that one. That seems like the best setting. And I'm going to go solo so I don't just kind of make a bunch of people mad while I'm explaining little things. And I'll also go beginner so I have extra time to kind of talk about everything. And I'm going to play on the map Aperture. And you'll also be able to see kind of how loud this is while I'm playing. Like, I know my friend was telling me, don't buy this keyboard, it's super loud. And when I got it, I realized it's really not that loud. Like, maybe if you're playing StarCraft or something like that. But aside from that, it's not terribly, it's not really that loud, to be honest. Maybe if it's, like, late at night and you don't want to wake someone up, maybe. But even then, I don't really think it's a big issue. I don't really think you can wake someone up if you're playing an FPS or something like that. You'd have to really be playing just a game with a lot of keys and stuff that you have to press. There they are. Alright. Another one. I'm on like the wrong perk for this. I will briefly explain. This game does have perks, which is pretty cool. Like, you can be berserk. So I'll just show you here. When I knife a zombie, it kills them pretty quickly, at least these ones, because that's the perk I have. It kills with a melee weapon quicker, because normally just one hit doesn't kill everything like in COD. Yeah. And yeah, so that's that. Pretty simple. Oh yeah, and I'll also give you a shot of the keyboard. Wow, I have $1,000. That's all. I haven't played in beginner for a while. I'll give you a look at the keyboard as I'm playing to give you a basic idea of what it's like, and sort of when I have the caps lock key and everything on, how visible everything is. I'm gonna buy an axe, which is gonna be really fun to watch because I'm just gonna totally obliterate stuff. Oh yeah, I'll also show you what this looks like when I have the feet up. It has a pretty good incline, and I don't like using the incline on this, the feet, but it's obviously there for anyone who wants it. There is only one level. That's a question that I had that I wasn't sure about. But yeah, it's only one level of adjustment. So yeah. Zombies are going to be coming here pretty soon. And I won't play the full round, but I'll just give you a basic idea while I'm actually kind of doing something on this. Yep. Like 6 seconds before the round starts.
That's some good stuff I sold you. Put it to good use.
Go ahead and will the door. Wow, voice crack. Fun. That hasn't happened in a while. You can see everything's pretty accessible and comfortable. Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. Alright, you didn't see that, but there was just a massive fireball shooting zombie that popped out of me. And, killed him with my axe. Oh boy. Alright, come on. And yeah, that's all I'm going to play here now. I think that was a pretty good demonstration of kind of like what it was like when I was sort of all over the place and a bunch of zombies were at me. So I think that's a pretty good demonstration. And you also get to see from both levels. And obviously I didn't use the non-existent number pad. So just to demonstrate that that's not really something I need. Yeah. All in all, oh yeah, one thing I will talk about. This does, or just mention, it has a removable cable. Only the Tournament Edition has this, which I think is smart. The Tournament Edition is based around, hence the name, it's based around kind of going to LAN parties and that kind of thing, being smaller. There's also this little case here, it's just a sleeve you put in there, or you put over the keyboard, duh. And yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. Thanks for watching. I really like this keyboard, and I'll be doing updates later on. Thanks for watching, and bye.